Hello people, StrangeTemplar here. Welcome back to Minecraft Feed the Beast. Last episode we set up some new and cool machines for our bees, and we're pretty much getting set on all of that running. But today I want to take a break from bees finally, and work on a couple projects that have been we've been neglecting, let's say. One thing is our industrial craft energy system right over here. Right now, I am running on absolutely no power. It's saying 10 right here, but that's because every time 32 comes in, 32 is coming right back out. And we're powering the recycler here. Remember, we're getting rid of our dirt slowly but surely. And I got an extractor set up right now to turn some rubber wood into rubber so we can start making some more cables and whatnot. We still have the electric furnace, so we have a macerator, which aren't even working right now and aren't using any kind of power, and we're still running out. So what I was doing in the off time is setting up a new power system. My original goal was to set up a geothermal generator, which we probably will, just because it's so efficient and we have unlimited lava basically. But what I decided is we do have our solar panel, but I just really wanted to make a tower of water and stick water mills in. Now, the way water mills work, as I draw myself here, every water mill generates 0.01 energy per water square that it's surrounded by in a 9x9 grid. So right now, each of these water mills are surrounded by 25 blocks of water, because a 3x3x3 cube is 27 blocks. One of those blocks is the water mill itself. Another one of those blocks is the cable that it's feeding into our bat box here. So the other 25 are currently generating 0.25 EU of energy every tick. And we currently have 4 of them, which are consistently doing 1 EU of energy every tick. One solar panel does the exact same amount. However, the solar panel only works during daytime. If the sun goes down, it just stops working altogether. The way we build a water mill is with a generator and then planks and sticks, and that'll create 2 water mills. So basically we can make 0.5 EU per tick with water mills because we make 2 of them. Or if we make a solar panel, where's the basic solar panel? Solar panel. This one will do 1 EU per tick for whenever it's daylight. So if you don't ever take any kind of sleep or whatnot, and you do both full day, full night cycles, they're going to even out in the end. However, if you keep sleeping when the sun goes down to bring the sun back up, the solar panel will win out over time. However, I just wanted to set up a water mill system. I don't know why. Probably because I never have. I always do solar panels. The nice thing about solar panels, though, is that once you get a bunch of them, you can put them into an array and basically make 8 solar panels into 1 single solar panel, and then you can keep doing that. So this one item would be the exact same as 64 of these regular solar panels. So it's very expensive to make these, but it's very, very, very compact. It's from a mod called Compact Solar Arrays. Go figure, right? That makes perfect sense. Our bees are over there having fun. I don't know how a sheep got in there, but that's cool. Our carts are going away and giving us tons of wood, tons of seeds, all that good stuff. But what I really want to work on today is a new armor system called the Modular Power Suit, which is going to require a little bit of this industrial craft power, but I think we'll have enough. So when you want to get started with the modular power suits, there's 6 total pieces that you need. Power. You want the power armor tinker table, and then you're gonna want a power armor helmet, power armor chest plate, power armor leggings, boots, and the power fist. These are all independent of each other. You could have just one piece if you wanted. You could have none of the pieces or all of the pieces. Really, though, you do need the power armor tinker table, but let's go ahead and get these power armor pieces made. Every piece in this mod has 2 recipes. One is more expensive than the other. So here we have iron ingots and wiring, which requires gold cable and redstone. And wiring we can either make with gold cable and redstone, or we can make with copper and silver, which is the more expensive way to do it. Let's see. You can make it with refined iron or regular iron, or you can make it with wire or electronic circuits. So this one, and they yield the exact same piece, honestly. So I am going to go the cheaper route because I'm cheap and I don't really care all that much if we go the cheap route. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, we want some gold. And to make gold cabling, it's just 3 in a line like this. And I'm going to make a bunch of that. Grab some redstone, because we are going to be using a ton of wiring here. And we put that, and like that, and that'll make us 36 wiring, which we're going to go through really, really fast. So, iron. We go like so, and like so. That gives us our chest plate. If we go like so, that'll give us our power leggings. If we go like so, that'll get us our boots. And like so, no. Like that will get us our helmet. Our fist, on the other hand, is a little bit more expensive. It requires an electrum ingot instead, which we do have. I made sure of it before we started recording for once in my life. And then wiring, and then like that, and that gets us our power fist. So now we have a full set of armor, which we can take off that, put this on, and look how that looks. We look extremely awesome. The only downside is, if you look at our armor over here, we have no armor at all. And if we use our power fist, we can't do anything with it. It doesn't mine, it doesn't break blocks, it doesn't, I mean, it would break blocks if we work on it long enough. You'll see it's starting to break there. But that's basically the same as using our fists. And I don't think this will even yield anything. Nope, nothing. So, what we need to do to make these actually work and do cool stuff is we're going to need to make this power armor tinker table, which requires an electronic circuit, an emerald, and a machine block. Or you could do it the more expensive route, which requires electrum ingots, machine frames, and also a redstone transmission coil, which requires silver. The industrial craft route is definitely easier. We need an emerald. Wow, we have 28 emeralds? Holy crap, that's a lot. What did we say? A circuit? Circuit? I could have swore I put that recipe in. Didn't I? I didn't. Huh. I put a couple of our industrial craft. I basically made it so we can craft water mills. They require generators and iron furnaces, cables, batteries, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead. Circuit requires copper cable, which we do and can make. Let's do that real quick. Perfect. Like so. We need force ingots. Like so. And then redstone in the middle. Oops. Number of items. There we go. That makes us 2 electronic circuits. Perfect. And throw that all back in. We need refined iron to make ourselves a machine block, like so. Throw all that back in. Then we do machine block, do electric circuit, and we need an emerald, like so. Perfect. Power armor tinker table. We can just place this somewhere. That's not too annoying. Right there. I love the blocks and everything in this mod. It just looks amazing. Look at that! There's like a holographic display cube. I don't even know how they make that work, but they do. And it looks amazing. So basically, we're like Iron Man. So what this will do, when you right-click on it, it'll show you all the different pieces that you have in your inventory. So, say for example, we put our power fist in here. It won't show our power fist. If we take our boots off, it'll say an E saying that we have these pieces equipped. And if it doesn't have an E, it says it's in your inventory, so you can still modify it and do whatever you want with it. But you don't have it on you at this time, so, you know, just so you know. It's really good at telling you that. So, you know, we have our power fist here. If we Click. It says we have it, but it's not equipped. Now, when you click on these are all the different upgrades we can add to our helmet, chest piece, leggings, boots, and our power fist. Our power fist is basically going to be an all-purpose tool. You can add a pickaxe, you can add a shovel, you can add an axe, shears, rototiller, which is basically, you know, for farming, lux capacitor, infinite number of attractive light sources at the wall. I don't even know what that means. A virtually infinite number of attractive light sources at the wall. Ah, that's new. Prototype Omni Wrench, which, you know, is that wrench that we love to use. Ore Scanner, way to see how valuable the land around you is. Leaf Blowers, whoa. Knock plants out of the ground and leaves off of trees. Really? Flint and Steel, Tree Tap, Multimeter Crafter, Field Teleporter. I mean, In-Place Assembler, which is basically a larger crafting grid on the go. I mean, the things that you can do with these are amazing. You can have a water electrolyzer, which lets you breathe underwater. You can have an auto feeder, which basically makes it so you can eat whenever you it automatically eats for you, so you don't have to forget about it. Heat sinks, so I believe the heat sink makes it so you can go in lava. I'm not entirely sure. But all of these things are going to require power. So we do have to have basic batteries, or advanced batteries, elite batteries, or a thermal generator. Oh, that's cool. So we could just run into lava and generate power. That's fun. And let's not forget the ever-popular jetpack, which is going to be very expensive. We don't have the resources to make this right now. Or rather, we probably do. I just don't have it pre-made and all that stuff, and it's going to be very expensive. Mob repulsors, that's cool. Water tank. Store watch. Oh, cool. Anyways, so what I like to do with these is you can add armor to each piece. Not the fist, obviously, but each of our pieces, you can either do iron plating, which uses basic plating, and down here will tell you what you need to be able to install the things that you want to install. So, like, for example, a jetpack will require 4 ion thrusters. If you go in here, we go ion thruster, bam. It requires Invar ingots, glowstone dust, and wiring, and force field emitters, which require ender pearls, advanced circuits, and solenoids, which are basically wiring and iron. So like I said, we are going to be using a ton of wiring in the future. Invar we can make, I think we probably already have a, no, actually, we have 2 Invar, because I used all of our Invar for the magmatic engines over there. However, ferrous, we can make ourselves some more Invar. Invar is basically just a combination of ferrous metals and iron. So we can make ourselves a lot more Invar if we wanted. But what I want to do is, oh, we have binoculars, that's cool. Flight control, clock, compass, aura meter. We are not doing anything with Thaumcraft yet, so that's not going to be all that important. Goggles of revealing hologram emitter. Anyways, solar generator. That's one thing that I want to get quickly, because like I said, a lot of these modules require energy, especially if you are doing the pickaxe and the mining and all that good stuff. These are really easy to install, so that's what we're going to do first. Basically, we're going to need a lot of solenoids and iron ingots, which are really easy. So, to make a solenoid, basically you take wiring, like so, and iron ingots down the middle. Done. Solenoids. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 5 total. And then what I want to do is grab 1 stack of iron real quick. And now, for here, to add an axe, install. Pickaxe, install. Shovel, install. Shears, install. And it'll show you a check mark to show you what all is installed and what isn't. Ore scanner. I've never played with this one. Computer chip. What does a computer chip? I have not played around with power armor in this version of Minecraft. The last time I played with it was in an older version where the recipes are just a little bit different. And there's a lot more attachments that you can add. Computer chip. That's fairly expensive, actually. OV scanner. Whoa. Yeah, that's expensive. We'll go with the multimeter. 10 gears, Redstone. Yeah, we're probably not going to put that in anytime soon. But let's see. We can get some basic batteries, which use LV capacitors or MV capacitors. I did look up the LV capacitor, but what is an MV capacitor? I know what an LV capacitor is, or a HV capacitor. Energy conduit empty? Why empty? Or an energy crystal, which is diamond. We could do an LV. It's not a problem. That'll be really easy, actually. Okay, wiring. We have. And then, let's see, diamond. Need 1. And redstone. We do in a circle, like so. Take 1 energy crystal. Like so. And then wiring on either side. And that gets us an MV capacitor, which we can put into, let's say, our pants. Yes, we have a capacitor in our pants. Okay, now one thing you might notice is that there is a thing for overclocking, and there's a thing for radius. So I don't know what the axe radius is. Actually, you know what? We're going to try overclock. Oh, it doesn't do that. Radius. We're going to crank that up, and we're going to crank this up real quick and see what happens. So basically, what we do is take this, and it should show us our power, which is 100K. You'll see it right over here. 100K. And every time we do anything with our items, it's going to start using power. So let me grab a tree here and see how this radius works. Should, yeah, basically destroys every... Oh, we got an achievement for getting wood. Perfect. Basically, it automatically destroys the entire tree. Awesome. That is awesome. Oh, hi, buddy. There is also weapon attachments you can add to this. You can make it so it shoots... Yeah, you'll see we're out of power already over here. Because I cranked up the speed and I cranked up the radius. You can basically toggle it so you can make it more powerful but use more energy. Or you can make it less powerful but use less energy. And you want to maintain however much power you have. Right now our battery will hold 100 kilojoules, or we can make it up higher, which will hold 500 kilojoules. And we can make it bigger so we can hold, so you can input power into it quicker. But what we can do is we can take that off, and we can throw this in here. And now, instead of the bat box going into these items, we're recharging up our power armor right now. It's going to take a while because we don't have all that much power going into our systems, but, you know, that's one way to do it. Let's see, put that back on. Now we have 221 power. So like I said, you can make it super fast, super powerful, but you are going to be using a lot of power. So, you know, on the slowest setting, it's only going to use 50 joules per operation, which really isn't all that much. I mean, you saw how it didn't take us all that long to get 200 joules of power, even though, you know, we really don't have all that much power going into here. When we cranked it all the way up, we had it go 1 kilojoule, 2 kilojoules per operation, which is quite a bit. That's 10 times more than what we just charged. So, you know, it gets expensive quickly. But later on, energy is not going to be an issue at all. So let's get that down. One thing that we can do is get the... Where is it? It should be kinetic generator. Generate power with your movement. So basically, as we move around, you know, we run around and stuff, it'll just slowly generate power. So that's one thing that we can get right now. We need servo motors and a control circuit. Control circuits. Let's see. Control circuits are not too expensive. Electrum ingots. I only made 1 electrum, or 2 things of electrum. So let me go ahead. Let's go ahead and get some gold. Let's get 5. And we're going to need 5 silver as well. Fortunately, we're starting to run low on silver. But this will get us 10 electrum ingots, which is going to get us more than we need. Hopefully. So we're going to get that going. I'm just going to take these 2, and let's get this control circuit made so I can show you what we can do with it. Alright, let's see, wiring, solenoid, and electrum. Perfect. One control circuit. And what else did we say we needed? Oh, man. All the recipes are different now. Connect generator, we need 2 servo motors, which is probably going to require more wiring. Servo motors are basically, we could do electronic circuits and machine blocks, which is going to be a lot of iron and force stuff, or we could do iron, glass, and redstone. Pretty easy. So we're going to do 2 of these. 1, 2. Thank you. And then we needed more wiring for sure. Okay, gold. Nope, not that. Like so. 2, 3, 4. Like I said, we're going to use a ton of wiring, so that's not a problem. And done. 48 wires. Let's see. Solenoids. They're going to be like so. We're going to need a couple more of those. Thank you very much. And finally, if we go like that, and to place it into the inventory automatically, I don't know if I showed you this, just shift, click on that, and it'll show you. Otherwise, if you don't hit shift, it'll just show you an overlay of the recipe. So shift, and it puts it in automatically. So we want 2 servos. Perfect. Not a problem. Let's go here. We'll put in our kinetic energy. And so basically, this will be, you know, you can make it so you can generate 800 joules for every 5 blocks you run, or all the way down to 200 joules per 5 blocks that you run. The trade-off here is that it's going to be weight. So that, you know, the more energy you generate, the heavier you're going to be, which doesn't really make too much difference, except for when you have jetpacks and stuff like that. Right now, we're not too worried about our weight. Eventually, it'll start impacting our jump, but then we'll be able to get ourselves a jump assist, which is right here, which requires more servos. All these things require a lot of servos, especially in our pants. Like I said, parachute will make it so you can fall from large distances. You just hold shift, and you just kind of slowly drift down. Glider makes it so you can kind of move forward a little bit while you're going, and jetpack obviously makes it so you can fly. Which is pretty cool. Active camouflage makes it so you can't see anything. Magnet generates a magnet field, so it basically pulls items towards you, which is really cool. Once we get like an overpowered pickaxe, we can just keep going straight through. Everything will get pulled into us. But you'll see as we run, look at that power going. We do also have to worry, there's another bar over there that's going to be our heat. And I think it's been a long time since I've... Actually, I've never played with the heat thing enabled, so I don't know what happens if we overheat, but I'm going to say it's probably not a good thing. So like I said, now we have ourselves a pickaxe, so that'll mine up just fine, and, you know, it's not all that big of a deal. It doesn't even register on our power output right now, so not that big of a deal, and not too shabby. So with that, guys, I think what I'm going to do between this episode and the next is go ahead and add a few more modules so I can show you guys all the cool stuff that this thing has. Like I said, we can add a lot of, you know, you can either add iron plating, which is heavy and does like 1 or 2 things of armor. Diamond plating is more armor and not quite as heavy. Energy shield is going to be the best armor without... much weight at all. So that's our goal, is to get to these force field emitters, which aren't actually all that expensive. Force field emitters are going to be ender pearls, advanced circuits. Advanced circuits are a regular electronic circuit, and then some redstone, glowstone, and lapis, which we have in huge abundance right now. I think, yeah, we have enough. We have enough. Lapis we're a little short on, just because I added so much fortune to, or luck to our pickaxe here. I think there's like 450 pieces of lapis right here. But like I said, there's a lot that we can do with this, and basically once we have this all the way up, we aren't really going to have much need for any other kind of armor or anything like that. So it's going to be pretty cool, the stuff that we can do with this, and I'm definitely excited to get it all up and running, especially once we can start flying, or at least jumping higher. And like I said, next episode I'll probably go through and show you all the different things that we did. Shock absorber is another good one. Wool and servos. Basically, you can drop from any, well, you have a scale over here. Basically, you can make it so you can fall from any height without taking damage, which is another good one. I'm probably also going to add the melee assist, which makes it so I can punch things, and also a railgun, which makes it so I can shoot things. It does require an HV capacitor, though. You can have blade launcher, which launches a spinning blade of death or shearing, so you can evidently shear sheep with it. Lightning summoner? Huh. That's a cool one. That's new. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff that you can do. So I'm pretty excited to get that all going, like I said. But with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave you. Next episode, like I said, we're going to keep working on our suit a little bit more. And I think I'm going to show you some stuff that we are doing with our Mistcraft. I found a couple cool new worlds that I want to show off. And pretty excited for that too. So guys, thank you as always for watching. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to hit that like and or subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. And until next time, don't be a stranger. Take care.